from Zoom. Let's watch, and it is another metaverse project, AA Meta. Guys are online, and yeah, here they are, and they will tell us about project just right now. You are online, please start.
1 2 1 2. Can you hear me? All good?
Yeah.
Hello, my name is Nick. Very nice to meet you. Today I'm going to present you a bit about AA Meta. We are a Web3 video game publisher and ecosystem. So let's get started. So we are currently following the initiatives of Falcon Economy. We are based in Abu Dhabi in 2454. And recently, if you were following the news, you've seen that Abu Dhabi announced the Falcon Economy initiatives, which are the concept to highlight the region economic growth. And there are 2 points that we're currently following officially. It's the digitalization and the new technology sectors. And then we are attracting specialized human capital into the country, especially to Abu Dhabi. So what is the actual ecosystem of the AA Meta? So currently we have a studio which been doing Web2 games and Web3 games for the past year and a half. We have a couple of titles that some of them are launched and some of them are in process. Those are play-to-earn, blockchain-based games and other projects that we are also currently co-developing and helping develop and advising, such as Evo, B9. We are also partners with Chico Roco, big collectible, I would say, infrastructure, I would say a marketplace. And then we also have our internal marketing agency for the projects to be developed. Currently, we are also developing an IE engine based on direct data from the human brain. We've been working with the scientists for the past 8 years in order to develop in a company Evo, in order to develop a special, I would say, device which connects to the VR I would say headsets, which can receive direct data from the human brain in a way of waves. So it's real-time direct response data, and it's available immediately. This, I will keep you updated. You can follow the progress of this. This is one of the new things that we recently announced for the AA Meta and for the projects that are within the ecosystem. Also, let's break down a bit the project that we currently have. We have 3 projects that some of them are already launched and have evaluation. Others are, just being launched. And those are our, I would say, projections for 2024 and 2025, in which we see the ecosystem revenue streams are mostly Web3, then advertising and data selling. I will explain you a bit about the data selling and advertising just in a few slides. This is one of the main slides, I would say, that represents the ecosystem and what we are trying to build. So we see that Web3, and over the past couple of years, it's been mostly community driven. There is a lot of initiatives that empower the community. And we decided to wrap all our ecosystem around the community. So as mentioned previously, we have 5 in-house titles, which are being developed. 3 of them are very actively being developed. A couple of others, they are still on hold or either being planned. Then we want to act also as a publishing house where we have 30 titles in which we participate IP and equity. Those are Web2 and Web3. And then, of course, one of the main, I would say, tiers of the AA Meta is the indie projects. As most of us know, there is a lot of indie developers that lack the support or just lack in general any tools to further develop their projects. We deliver them marketing, development, liquidity, and support in general. Our target KPIs is 1 million users by the end of 2025, 100,000 active wallets, and 2.5 billion minutes spent in dApps, which is figures that are very achievable, especially with the growth of Web3. So currently, we are on the way to reach 500,000 users by the end of 2023. This is including the projects that are within the ecosystem. And we want to have within the ecosystem a KYC, which will be perfect for just have information about the users. We also want to empower users who are within the ecosystem to have a fixed income if they, of course, use our apps or dApps that are within the ecosystem. big data collection, then DAO, profit share economy, CBDC, especially with the recent news and the recent announcement of Abu Dhabi of moving the CBDC initiative forward, and as mentioned previously, community-driven structure. We have big plans for MENA, especially for GCC. This is one of the regions that has been developing rapidly for the past, I would say, 2, 3, 5 years. And we see that human capital investment is the essential part of the AA Meta ecosystem. So if we actively develop AA Meta, we see that there are various parties that are interested in education, in workspace creation, in grants, in region enrichment and hackathons, and all of this goes to the human capital growth of MENA region. As we are based in the UAE, it's very easy to reach out other countries that are within the region, and Abu Dhabi has a very developed framework for building a Web3 startup. As mentioned previously also, I want to just say that Web3 data is in a demand. There is a lot of, well, I would say it is different compared to the Web2. And we see that our biggest competitors, such as Meta or Google, they gain most of their revenue from advertising. And by this, I want to say that if we collect data from the users of the AA Meta, which they could decide either sell or not, we can empower users actually to sell their data in return to their, I would say, a profit or just to monetize it. We also see that within this ecosystem, especially if we have plenty of projects, there could be a place for a work tool, let's say a smartphone, which will contain all of those apps. And we think bringing advertisers towards this work tool is a great thing to actually benefit for the ecosystem and to empower just in general advertisers. Our end users are most of MENA, but we think that Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia are actually very interesting places to explore such ecosystem as ours. We have a couple of potential blockchains that we are looking to build on. These are not final, but we are very open to any solutions that or any other blockchains there could be, that especially if they are Ethereum based or built on Solidity. But those are one of those potential blockchains that we have. Who are the dev team? So our dev team is Amber. We have 2 years in Web2 developing. We attracted more than $5 million for our in-house projects, and there's been only a couple. We are based in UAE, and this is a side studio that's helping us developing the AA Meta. Thank you very much. I'm very happy to talk with any projects that are looking to join us in Abu Dhabi, that are looking for a legal structure that we already have, especially with the licensing. Those can be Web3 and Web2. We are looking for educational projects, projects that are in education field, in creative field, and of course, gaming projects. You can contact me via the phone, email, or via Telegram. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. If you have some questions, just you can ask. I'll give you a mic and you ask our pitcher.